So I think we can all agree that whenever we see any one of those videos that talk about interesting facts or something appears in our recommended, especially those with infographics, we usually end up binging them for like a few hours straight until we move on to other things. Now, there's nothing wrong with that or whatever, but there's this one fact channel that I pretty much despise, and that is no other than Half as Interesting, and well, it's mostly because I find him and his jokes very unfunny. Like, if you want to see what I really mean, I'ma pull up a video by him and I'ma just cringe at it all throughout. The video we're going to be checking out is the one called The Man Who Time Traveled 0.2 Seconds, and without further ado, let's jump right in.
The Roaring Twenties. Flapper Girls, the Harlem Renaissance, Prohibition, Art Deco, the birth of Hollywood, automobiles, women talking on cell phones, the Teapot Dome Wait, sorry, back up. Was that woman talking on a cell phone? Yeah, look at that. This background actor in Charlie Chaplin's 1928 film The Circus is definitely holding some kind of modern-looking cell phone.
We're literally 20 seconds into the video, and the moment this part came up, it made me want to facepalm. And by facepalm, I mean slap my own face with my own fucking hand, because I feel disappointed in the fact that I clicked on this video just to hear very unfunny jokes over stuff like time traveling in a video about time traveling. Yeah, think about that.
Now, you know me. I like to come to quick, simple conclusions without any evidence or further explanation, so it's very tempting for me to jump on the internet bandwagon, declare this woman a time traveler, and get back to my busy schedule of not acknowledging your demands for me to make a brick video.
Really? You're literally a fact channel. The least you should have done was to look up on the internet to see if that really was proof of time travel.
Unfortunately, my advertiser said they'd drop me if I started spreading misinformation, so I'm legally obligated to point out that there weren't cell towers in 1928, the cell phone would have no way of operating without cell towers, many archivists have determined that the object she's holding is not a cell phone and actually an early kind of hearing aid called an acousticon, and that time travel isn't possible.
This makes me want to think that Half as Interesting probably runs any one of those random-ass crazy conspiracy channels, except that he tries to cover it up by making unfunny jokes.
Except, it kind of is. In fact, there's a world record for time travel, and it's held by this guy, Sergei Krikalev, who has traveled a full 0.2 seconds into the future. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't sound as exciting as this woman who appears to have traveled back to 1928, but he actually did it, okay? The only world record she holds is most controversial hearing aid and maybe dumbest hat.
That's kind of like one of the worst comparisons I've ever heard of, to be honest.
Sergei is a Russian cosmonaut and former Soviet cosmonaut before the Soviet Union dissolved and left him stranded in space for 311 straight days. But in total, Sergei has been in space for exactly 803 days, 9 hours, and 39 minutes, or roughly the time it takes to get through the security line at Newark Airport.
To be honest, this is kind of tolerable at best. I mean, this is pretty much where the jokes that he can make are pretty much just tolerable. Like, whenever he does a joke like around the beginning of a video, it's usually something that makes me want to cringe somehow because I find it quite unfunny.
Anyway, you're probably thinking now, well, I haven't been in a space station, but I have traveled pretty fast on a plane, or in a car, or I've run really quickly over to my computer because I got a notification that a new HI video was out.
Okay, you know what, that's not tolerable, that's just plain stupid, especially by this point in the video.
If you really wanted to extend your life, you're much better off living on something like a bullet train, or, you know, just wearing a damn mask.
Oh god, not another joke about the COVID pandemic. I've had enough of all those already.
Now, you might remember a video we made about a year ago about why the Hudson Bay region of Canada has less gravity, but what we didn't tell you is that the time also moves ever so slightly faster there too. In fact, because of gravitational time dilation, time moves at different rates on different parts of the Earth, and it even moves slightly faster at the top of your head than at the base of your feet.
Wait, did you forget about the guy that you're supposed to be talking about?
But if you're looking for the place on Earth where time goes by the very slowest, look no further than here. Newark International Air... Wait, nope, sorry, we've had our Newark roast quota for the month.
I came here to learn about the story of a man who time traveled 2 seconds, and what I got instead was a bunch of bad jokes about air flight and some physics lectures. Why the hell did you have to forget about him? But anyways, that was all for this video. I had to cut off a part so that I can just provide commentary over certain parts that I just didn't like or just want to talk about. Anyways, that's all for this video, and goodbye.